Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcasts for August 25, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, tensions between the United States and Iran have escalated, with the U.S. imposing fresh economic sanctions on Tehran. The move targets critical sectors such as digital assets, technology, gold, aviation, and shipping, aiming to financially isolate Iran. This development comes amidst rising conflicts over the Strait of Hormuz, which has been largely blockaded by Iran, sending energy prices soaring. Experts warn that the situation is likely to deteriorate further, with potential increases in pressure on the Strait of Hormuz and higher energy costs for the global community. In another part of the world, a special tribunal in Bangladesh has ordered 3 journalists to be held until their trial in a case related to the 2019 mass uprising that ousted former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina from office. The journalists face various charges, including murder, stemming from their alleged role in inciting the suppression of student demonstrators during the uprising. Global human rights groups have criticized the charges as baseless and argue that the journalists are being unfairly targeted for doing their job. This case has sparked concerns about press freedom and the rule of law in Bangladesh. Lastly, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed optimism about the potential for U.S. mediation to end the war with Russia by the summer of 2027. Former Defense Minister Alexei Reznikov has called for elections to be held despite the country being under martial law due to the ongoing conflict. Proposals for a ceasefire and a potential free economic zone in Ukraine's eastern Donbas area are set to be presented to Moscow, with the international community seeking a path towards peace and stability in the region. These stories highlight the complex and evolving nature of global conflicts and the ongoing challenges faced by journalists and media professionals around the world. We will continue to follow these developments and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, CIA Director John Ratcliffe has made a surprise visit to Moscow for unannounced talks with Russian officials. While the details of these discussions are not yet clear, experts suggest they may focus on pressing issues such as the conflict in Ukraine, nuclear disarmament, and cybersecurity. This development comes at a time of heightened tensions between the U.S. and Russia, but some analysts view it as a positive sign that both countries are open to dialogue. In another major story, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to rename Lake Ontario to Lake America, citing ongoing trade disputes with Canada. However, it's crucial to note that any decision to change the name of this shared international waterway would require cooperation from both the U.S. and Canada, given its governance by multiple agencies including the International Joint Commission and the Great Lakes Water Quality Agreement. Canadian officials have chosen not to engage with this proposal, emphasizing their decision not to respond to daily social media posts from the U.S. administration. Lastly, in a significant legal development, a U.S. judge has rejected Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal to overturn her conviction and 20-year prison sentence for her role in aiding Jeffrey Epstein in sexually abusing teenage girls. The judge deemed Maxwell's claims as meritless, finding the evidence she presented to be largely irrelevant to her case. This ruling underscores the seriousness with which the U.S. justice system approaches cases of sexual abuse and trafficking. We will continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. First, we'll explore how the United States is using its economic leverage over Iraq to pressure the country into reducing its ties with Iran. This move could have significant implications for global trade, and we will examine the potential consequences. Next, we'll shift our focus to the market's transition into an earnings-led phase, favoring sectors such as financials, autos, and industrials. Our experts will share their insights on how investors can navigate this complex landscape and identify quality businesses with strong growth potential. Lastly, we'll venture into the rapidly evolving world of artificial intelligence and explore the emergence of custom AI chips. Two industry giants, Broadcom and Marvell Technology, are vying for supremacy in this space, and we'll analyze which company is poised to come out on top. As we discuss these topics, remember that the more things change, the more they stay the same. It's essential to maintain a long-term perspective and prioritize risk-adjusted outcomes, especially during times of market volatility. So let's dive in and explore these intriguing stories in more detail. And as always, don't panic. We've got you covered with expert analysis and insights to help you make informed decisions. Where do you put your money? Monday. We'll be right back after this break. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. In recent weeks, the cosmos has revealed its awe-inspiring beauty through various celestial events and innovative scientific endeavors. The lunar eclipse, a majestic dance of the Earth, Moon, and Sun, reminded us of our planet's place within the grand tapestry of existence. Meanwhile, NASA researchers have proposed an ingenious starshade to hunt for Earth-like exoplanets, embodying the spirit of innovation and curiosity that drives us to better understand our place in the universe. Furthermore, the upcoming launch of the Hybrid Observatory for Earth-like Exoplanets project aims to uncover the secrets of the universe by literally blotting out starlight. As we continue to explore the vast expanse of space, we are reminded of the profound responsibility that comes with being a part of this celestial narrative, a responsibility to care for our planet and to ensure that our pursuit of knowledge is guided by a deep respect for the cosmos and its many mysteries. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of astronomy, where science, history, and culture intertwine, and discover the infinite wonders that lie beyond our terrestrial bounds. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, we've got an update from the world of baseball. Cal Raleigh's historic 3-homer game has sent shockwaves through the Mariners fanbase, signaling a potential turnaround for the team in their quest for a playoff spot. This achievement not only showcases Raleigh's individual talent, but also highlights the team's capability to overcome strong opponents and capitalize on their power when it matters most. In other news, Ryan Blaney's win at New Hampshire has shaken up the NASCAR Chase field. With his third victory of the season, Blaney has solidified his position as a contender, while Denny Hamlin's 7th-place finish has secured his top seed in the chase. The upcoming race at Daytona is set to be pivotal, with drivers like Ryan Preece and Brad Keselowski fighting for a spot in the postseason. Lastly, we took a closer look at the controversy surrounding college football recruiting. While that topic wasn't covered in our recent articles, it's an important issue that warrants discussion. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, in Eastern Congo, a breakthrough in peace talks has been achieved as both sides agree to come to the table and engage in dialogue, offering a glimmer of hope for the region after years of conflict. Secondly, in Brisbane, Australia, foodies are raving about Lindy's Po' Boys, an authentic New Orleans-style pop-up restaurant that is taking the city by storm with its delicious shrimp po' boys. Lastly, in Cornwall, England, a pioneering source-to-sea initiative is making waves in environmental conservation. The project, which focuses on the River Fall, brings together local farmers, fishermen, and community members to address pollution, biodiversity loss, and climate change through collaborative efforts in nature-based solutions. These stories showcase perseverance, passion, and collective action, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, positive change is possible. Tune in tomorrow for more updates and in-depth analysis. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First, we're looking at some of the most iconic celebrity friendships out there, from Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston to Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. These duos prove that true relationships can be found in unexpected places and that friendship is a powerful force. Next, we're exploring the rise of reality TV stars' kids, including Kaya Gerber and Brooklyn Beckham, as they take the entertainment industry by storm. Finally, we're celebrating the legacy of Bob Marley with the release of his previously unreleased live collection, Roots Rock Reggae, live at the Hammersmith Odeon, which has debuted on 2 UK sales charts. Tune in for more on these stories and what they mean for the world of entertainment. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have a shocking tale from Australia, where the iconic bogong moth is facing an unprecedented crisis. With numbers plummeting by up to 90% in recent years, this beloved species is on the brink of collapse. The consequences of losing this pollinator and staple of Indigenous diets could be far-reaching and devastating for Australia's delicate ecosystem. Researchers are racing against time to understand the causes behind this decline, pointing to climate change, habitat destruction, and lack of food sources as potential culprits. Next, we shine a spotlight on the remarkable career of Anselm de Silva, a Sri Lankan herpetologist who has dedicated his life to the study and conservation of reptiles and amphibians. With over 6 decades of experience, de Silva has made significant contributions to the field, including the discovery of new species and the establishment of conservation organizations. His legacy serves as a testament to the power of dedication and passion in making a positive impact on the world. Lastly, we bring you a heartening tale of conservation triumph from Southern California, where over 3,000 endangered yellow-legged frogs and tadpoles have been released into their former mountain homes. This remarkable effort, led by the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, marks a significant milestone in the decades-long struggle to preserve this iconic species. The reintroduction program has evolved into a comprehensive initiative encompassing breeding, genetic diversity, disease management, reproductive research, and reintroduction. These stories remind us of the profound impact that concerted conservation efforts can have on the natural world. They also highlight the importance of preserving biodiversity and the unwavering dedication of those working tirelessly to protect our planet's precious wildlife. As we reflect on these tales, let us be inspired to take action and make a positive difference in the world around us. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.